Um, Hello. Most of you guys know me as Fable Follower. Some of you guys know me as Fable or Blue Torch or just Blue. I'm gonna be reading, what is it? I'm gonna be reading. I'm gonna be reading The Raven.
This is our product testing wing, where we make sure each.
I'm gonna have music in the background to help me concentrate. I hope you guys don't mind. Um, Classical music, of course. I'm getting out my computer. Let me move this. Oh god, I need to charge my computer. Okay. It's 10:15 on May 11th, by the way. My. Okay. Yeah, we're reading The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. First, I need to do something. Okay. Start the book. I'm also reading this on my school laptop, so always there when I need them. Ironically, my eyes don't work, so come on, zoom in. That was my window. Gonna go check it. Yeah, no one's there. Okay. I'll just bring it up close to my face. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as one gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis is some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this, and nothing more. Ah, distinctly I remember. It was in the bleak December, and each separate ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished them more. Vainly I had sought to borrow from my books Circase of Sorrow, sorrow from the lost Lenore, the rare and radiant maiden whose angel's name Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And it had silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain. Oh, purple is my favorite color. Filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. So that now is to still be, to still the beating of my heart. I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreated entrance at my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more. I feel like I should say that English is nowhere near my first language. Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. Sir, I said, or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore, but the fact is I was napping so gently when you came rapping, so faintly when you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door, darkness there, and nothing more. Deep into darkness peering, I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal should ever dread to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the darkness was no token. The only word was spoken was there, and the only one word there was spoken was the whispered word, Lenore. This is when I whispered, and echo murmured back the word. This I whispered, and echo murmured back, Lenore. Merely this, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping, somewhat louder than before. Truly, I said, that is something happening at my lanens. Let me see then what threat is this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explode. 'Tis the wind and nothing more. What the hell? I still see no one outside my window. One of my friends just texted me, sorry if my phone went off. Open here I flung the shutter, with many a flirt and a flutter. There stepped a stately raven of 3 days of yore. Not at least up since he made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but perched with mine of lord or lady, and perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door, perched and sat and nothing more. This ebony bird belching my sadness, fancy into smiling, but the grave stern decorum of this countenance it wore. My through thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou, I said, art sure no craven, ghastly, grim, and ancient raven, wandering through the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on night's Pulliton shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Much as I marveled this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little reverently bore. I'm getting sick of this. Hold on, I'm gonna ask if that's my friend. So, it's not my friend, but I do hear tapping, knocking on my window. I'm gonna ignore it if it happens again. Much as I marveled this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little ravenously bore, we cannot forget helping that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculpted bust above his chamber door, with a name such as Nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on his palsied bust, only spoke only that spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that word he did outpour. Nothing further uttered, not a feather when then he fluttered, till I scarcely then muttered, "Other friends have flown before. On the morn he will leave me, as my hopes will never flown before." The bird said, "Nevermore." Sorrowed by the stillness broken by so uply spoken, doubtless, I said, it utters when it stalks you, and sorrow caught in some unhappy master, whom unmerciful disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his songs became burden bore, till the dredges of his hope that melancholy burden bore of nevermore. But the raven, still beguiling all my sadness into all my sad soul into smiling, straight when I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of the bird and bust and door. Then upon this velvet seeking, I betook myself into linking fancy unto fancy, thinking of this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking nevermore. I sat this engaged, guessing, but no simple expressing to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my Boston's core. This and more I sat diving, my head at ease, reclining on the cushion's velvet lining, with the lamp gloated o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with lamplight gloated o'er. She shall pass, nevermore. Then methought, the air grew denser, perfumed by an unseen Caesar. Swung a spectrum whose footfalls tinkled on the tudded floor. "Wretch," I cried, "thy God let thee, by these angels who he halt set thee respite the Nepentine of the memories of Lenore." Oh, quoth the Nepentine, and forget this lost Lenore. Quoth the angel, "Nevermore." Oath the angel. Oath the raven, "Nevermore." "Prophet," said I, "thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, when never Templar sent, or whenever tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate yet undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted. Tell me truly, I implore, there is there plum or glade? Tell me, I implore." Quoth the agent, "Nevermore." "Prophet," I said, "thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven, if that bends above us, by God we adore, tell this soul sorrow laden, if destined Aiden, if shall clasp a saint maiden, whom angels call Lenore." "Clasp a rare and radiant maiden, whose angels named Lenore." Quoth the Asian. Quoth the Asian. Oh my god. I've been around my friends for too long. Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." Be the word our sign parting. Bird or fiend, I shrieked, upstarting, Get thee back into the tempest of the night's Peloton shore. Leave back no black plume of token that of thy soul hath spoken. Leave my lowliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy break out of my heart, and take thy formed from my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never fitting, still is sitting, still is sitting, on the palled bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door. His eyes have seeming of the demon that is dreaming in the lamplight, or him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. My soul from that shadow lies floating into the door. It shall be lifted nevermore. Once upon a midnight dreary. Is it just the same thing over and over again? I'm not reading that twice. I'm gonna finish this book. Okay, that was an adventure. I'm also gonna take the AR quiz with you guys. Username. Hold on. There's still no one at my door. There's still no one at my window. Kind of getting irritated though. I'm not gonna lie. Schmidt. Okay. On my previous searches. It is 10. I should be allowed to do that. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm going. Bye.